Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy DammnDee POV, and I'm here to give you my point of view. Shirtless DammnDee's in the building. Yes, I just got out the shower. I'm feeling good. No corona. Something got caught in my throat. No homo. All right, so like I was saying, shirtless DammnDee's in the building. I just got out the shower, so if you feel uncomfortable about me not having a shirt on, hey, just go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? When you go to the gym and you look like me, you walk around with no shirt and you feel comfortable. So don't get mad at me. Just go to the gym. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to highlight this section once again, man. Salute to Pro Basketball Updates, man. Make sure y'all go check out this full podcast. They had an amazing podcast. Yesterday, last night. Matter of fact, amazing podcast. There's a lot of spazzing going on. There's a lot of roasting. There's a lot of name calling. There's a lot of heated moments. People talking about pull up on me. Dude from New Orleans, he was going off. Kwame Brown put somebody in check. A troll took the link, exposed himself. Man, this was trust me, this live stream is 3 hours and 38 minutes of pure entertainment. I highly suggest y'all watch this live stream from the beginning to the end. Don't skip nothing because it is pure entertainment. Now, this section that I'm going to react to is a section that Kwame Brown was talking about Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like exposing the truth about Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. So that's probably going to be the title of this video. Kwame Brown exposes the truth about Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. So let's check it out, man.
Damn.
Hey, Kwame, I got a quick question before you go, bro. Got a quick question before you go. How you felt about playing with two of the greatest of all time, MJ and Kobe, man? How was that experience like playing with MJ and Kobe?
Man, it was like they was the same person. I mean, like RIP to Kobe. They didn't have the same personality, like right on per se, but just like their mannerisms and how they prepared and how they just everything about the game. It was spooky because it was like they was the same people. I watched MJ prepare and do those moves, and I watched Kobe do the exact same moves. So it was weird. I'm like, damn. And I played both of them one-on-one because I'm not the type of guy that's going to let you say you the great and then I don't challenge you. Of course, MJ was at a different age and Kobe was at a different age. But definitely Kobe proved everything that he said he would. He took me light at first and I jumped out to a lead. But then after that man pulled out them double head face and them double foot. So I said, holy Lord.
Hey, man, that is dope, man. Like one thing. Yo, can you imagine? Say what you want to say about Kwame Brown's career, but he literally played with two of the GOATs, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. Not too many people say that. Matter of fact, I wonder if there's anybody. Is there anybody in the NBA that played with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant? Leave a comment down below. I don't know, but probably so if whoever got traded for Kwame Brown to, I don't know. But anyway, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. You know, he's seen this bird's eye view. You know, he's seen this from his own vision, from his own eyes. He's seen how Michael Jordan practices and how of a technician he is and how much he pays into detail about his footwork and, you know, about his craft. Same thing with Kobe. You know what I'm saying? People saying that Kobe Bryant was the spitting image of Michael Jordan. I mean, he was. But I would say, like, Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Don't get me wrong. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. But I feel like if Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan played one-on-one in their prime, I think Kobe would get him. I think Kobe would get him because Kobe Bryant in his prime, he was a lot more skillful Keyword skillful. Back in the day, they wasn't doing the crossover. They wasn't as, they wasn't as skillful. Like, especially the kids these days, like the amount of different type of moves that kids are making these days compared to the moves that people were doing, in the 1990s. Like, nobody was doing Euro steps. Nobody was doing step backs. Nobody was doing one-legged three-pointer fadeaways. Nobody was doing like there is like the skill level. Okay, there's a big difference. The skill level of people in today's game is way more advanced than people back in the day. But Michael Jordan had that killer motherfucking mentality. Michael Jordan is the, birth. I mean, not literally, but I mean, he gave Kobe Bryant that mentality. Kobe Bryant got that mentality from Jordan. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to win. But, that would be one hell of a, oh my God, that would be one hell of a one-on-one. Like, they would probably, like, whoever won the game, like, they would probably go one-on-one, like, all night. Like, literally, like, all night and all day until somebody passes out. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that they think, like, they would always want to get one up on each other. If you win, rematch. Then I win. Okay, I give you a rematch. You like, they would probably play all night and all day. But I honestly think Kobe would take them. I honestly think so.
Classic.
Hey, y'all hold on one second. Hey, how real? Hey, tell the people how real it was, because Bean, man, he never really got his. And that's another thing I hated about the media, man. He never really got his just due when he was alive from the media for how great he was, man. And that nigga was surgical with that thing out there in the basketball court, man. And I don't think people really understood that shit. I remember one time you was talking to one of your chats, and you was like, "Look, man, I don't know, man. I was out here setting screen for this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And making sure that he was coming off right off them screen. That shit, every piece of the game is very important, man. I just want you to talk about how the media didn't appreciate this man when he was alive and really didn't give him his proper respect, man. Because like I said, man, that dude, man, to be my favorite player all time. You understand what I'm saying? And just watching him grow in the game from when he came into the league to when he played with you, when y'all was coming up in that squad, it was you, him, Smush, goddamn, I think LO was on that team too. All y'all, man, that shit was just, man, them was the days, man. I love seeing y'all fight to get back to where y'all wanted the Lakers to be at, man. I just want you to talk about, just real quick before you go, man, just how he didn't get the proper love and respect that he should have got, man, before he passed away, man.
I fuck with the ticket. I fuck with the pro basketball updates, but I gotta disagree. Because I think the media definitely gave Kobe Bryant his props when he was alive. I wouldn't agree that the media didn't give Kobe Bryant his props. I think they did. I think they did, because especially when he retired, like, they did a lot of things for Kobe. I wouldn't totally agree with that. I think, they did a pretty good. I mean, come on, like, remember when Kobe was alive? Like, they was giving Kobe Bryant on ESPN I think it was called the Detail or something like that, where Kobe Bryant broke down certain game situations. Like, they gave Kobe Bryant his own segment and talked about, pure basketball, like why this play happened and the footwork and the dedication. And like, I think the media gave Kobe Bryant, his justice. But let's see what Kwame said.
Man, Kobe is the only guy that you could put him out there. Kobe, he probably could have played dang near every position except center. I mean, he was one of those dudes that, I mean, his practice, I think he went a little too hard in practice sometimes. Like, Phil would have to sometimes sit him out of practice or make him go work out by himself, because his preparation before we even started practice, he had the same routine, and his business of basketball was so meticulous and so serious that it was just like, damn, he made everybody else around him step up their game. You couldn't be slacking when the dude that's the best player on the team, when he come in, he's icing, he's doing what he's supposed to do, he's lifting, and he's you know, he's the fastest, best, strongest player on the court. So Kobe could have played point guard. A lot of times he played point guard in practice. And the things that he can do with the ball at the point guard, I think we kind of missed a blessing of putting him at point guard with a guy with that much talent. And I understand why Phil kind of didn't have him with the ball, because Kobe liked to shoot a lot. But I mean, the shots it go in. I mean, he's the type of guy that worked so hard. He had to make a decision not to shoot the ball. But at point guard, when he felt like passing, there was nothing you can do. Nobody can stay in front of him one-on-one. And you had to watch him, you had to help. And he had such a deep ball that at point guard, when I came and set the screen, I mean, you had to give him so much attention that I would be wide open under the basket. So you better be there for the screen with Kobe, because he's hollering and yelling for your ass to get there. So I just appreciate sharing the court with two people with that much skill and that much talent, because it's rare. You're not going to see another guy like that have every aspect of the game down. Like defense, he wasn't a slouch on any aspect of the game. It wasn't like you was going to go down and give him buckets. It wasn't like you could do anything to him. He was just like, it was crazy to see. And he could do it day in and day out. And a lot of people can't do it consistently like him. So to his family and to all the people that love him, I know he's greatly missed. But that man, he gave his life to you guys. And I think, you know, life on the court, like he poured his heart into it. He wasn't a guy that took basketball lightly. Like he was for real with it. So what I would say to the young players is go back to the basics. Kobe wasn't that good because he fucking went in there and did step backs and all that. He actually worked on the fundamentals. And when you see Kobe doing micing drills, and when you see Kobe doing one drill over and over again until it's perfect, that just shows you that it's all about the fundamentals.
Hey, last two things I want you to touch on real quick. Phil and Mike, how was it?
Yeah, I mean, there you go, man. The words from Kwame Brown exposing the truth about Kobe Bryant and his worth ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was there. He's seen Michael Jordan. I think I'm gonna play a little bit more because he talks about Michael Jordan. Now, hey, Kwame Brown, I don't know about that point guard shit. Nah, nigga, if Kobe Bryant was allowed to be the point guard, nigga, Kobe Bryant wouldn't pass the ball as a shooting guard. Kobe Bryant would not pass the ball at all. If he was a point guard bringing the ball up. No, I think Kobe Brown was I think Kobe Brown. Kobe Bryant, I think Kobe Bryant played the right position. I couldn't see Kobe Bryant playing the point guard like how James Harden is doing. Nah. I don't know about that, Kwame, but it's definitely dope to hear Kwame Brown's perspective of, you know, what he's seen in person while playing with Kobe Bryant. You know, Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan is not the easiest people to play with. There's plenty of stories. I'm sure even though Kwame Brown has love for Kobe, I'm sure there's many stories where Kwame Brown can talk about how Kobe was on his ass and getting in his ass. No homo and ain't none of that. But you know how Kobe and Michael Jordan is. If they see you slacking, they gonna speak up and they gonna get in your shit. You know what I'm saying? So I know Kwame Brown respects Kobe, but I'm sure he can talk about all the times where Kobe Bryant wasn't playing that shit and he wouldn't take no shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope to hear, you know, his perspective and his outlook of watching, you know, Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. So let's play a little bit more, see if he talks about Michael Jordan, and then we're going to wrap this up.
Man, because listen, what you were saying about Kobe, one day I walked in when y'all was practicing over in El Segundo in the practice facility over there. They used to have us in that little room where you know how they had the blinds down and you could see through that window, see the court through the window.
Yeah.
I used to peek through. I used to try to peek through the little crack in the blinds because the blinds was on the other side, so you couldn't move them. But I used to seeing Kobe in there. Kobe used to make us wait to go in there and have our practice because we used to come in after y'all because y'all came in there early. We used to come in after y'all. He used to make us wait. I looked at Kobe in that motherfucker working out, man. One day we was at practice, and I looked over. This nigga peeped his head out the motherfucking weight room over there on the side, and you're standing right there in the door. I said, "That's goddamn Kobe." I looked at my teammate, Big Mike Fair. I was like, "Well, that's Kobe over there." He's like, "Yeah, man, that nigga, that's Kobe right there." I'm like, "God damn, motherfucker just standing right there, just watching his practice." Like, this nigga for real with it.
Yeah, love the game, boy.
Love the game, bro.
I ain't never seen nothing like it, boy.
I seen that shit with my own eyes, man. That was the most important thing. You know, Ron used to come in there. I don't know if he was on that team. I used to come in there with the little ass shorts on in practice and stuff like that. Little shorts. But anyways, man.
No, I wasn't on the team with Ron.
Oh yeah, that year I was over there. Ron was on that team. Sasha Vujic was on that team. That year I was over there with the G League team. But man, Phil, how was his effect on you? And then Mike, man, how was his approach to the game when you played with him?
He had the same preparation as Kobe, but he was just a little bit older. So the unfortunate thing with MJ is that his body started failing him. He had the little finger issue. His finger would balloon up, and he would always have to get something done to that little finger that he cut, allegedly. And then his knee would swell up like shit after he work out so hard and do the things that he would normally do. I mean, he would be so sore after that it would be hard for him to play the game, but he would still go out and play. So, I mean, I don't know why MJ came back, to be honest. I mean, to me, he went through hell trying to play, and it didn't seem like fun. It seemed like more he was forcing it because he was in a lot of pain. So I don't understand why he did it.
And then Phil, man.
Wow, that's interesting to hear because I never really thought about that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Michael Jordan playing at his age, playing those many games. I'm sure his body, he put his body through a lot of pain and agony and stress and soreness. So that's very interesting. But you know, that's the mindset that Michael Jordan has. You know what I mean? I guess he felt like he could keep going. He had a little bit more in the tank, and he wanted to prove it to himself. You know what I'm saying? So. You know, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, they just two different animals. They just two different beasts, and they have two different mindsets. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just want to highlight this. I thought that this was a dope section about hearing a perspective of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant teammate Kwame Brown. Dope ass interview. Salute to, once again, the Pro Ticket. Make sure, if y'all haven't watched this full stream, y'all go watch this full stream. I will leave the link down below. Amazing podcast. There was some heated moments. You know what I'm saying? It was some real moments. There were some good debates. People was getting capped on. People was yelling. People was arguing. You know, it was all entertainment at the same time. And then at the end, you get good conversation like this when you hear about, you know, when he's talking about Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, which was definitely dope. So make sure y'all go check out the pro basketball updates. And other than that, man, it's your boy DammnDee. And I just gave you my point of view of Kwame Brown talking about Kobe Bryant, exposing the truth about Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. I'm out this thing, baby. Peace.